From demonetization to divine courts, a journey of awakening and vindication. Hello, friends. It's Buddy Huggins here, the Buddha from Mississippi, writing from my heart on this crisp January day in 2026. If you followed my journey on YouTube or at buddyhuggins.com, you know I've never been one to shy away from uncomfortable truths. Today, I'm sharing a story that's deeply personal, timely, and intertwined with a powerful testimony I just encountered, one that echoes my own battles and points to a greater spiritual reckoning. It's about resilience in the face of censorship, mandates, and the illusions of this world. And as I prepare to speak at the Ozark Board of Aldermen meeting tomorrow night, January 20th at 6:30 p.m., I feel called to lay it all out, not just for you, but as a petition to the eternal source of all things. Let me take you back. A full year before COVID-19 gripped the world, my YouTube channel was demonetized. It started with a red strike for a video on the bird flu, maybe 3 to 6 months earlier, and then, just 2 weeks later, another for one on the swine flu. Boom, gone. To save the channel, I had to self-censor, pulling down over 200 videos at first, followed by another batch of about 50, totaling around 250. These weren't wild conspiracies, they were explorations of health crises, questioning narratives that felt too scripted, too controlled. But in a world where questioning equals risk, I chose survival over silence, at least temporarily. Fast forward to the eve of lockdowns. I went door to door in our community, even standing in the front yard of then-Mayor Rick Gardner, urging him not to comply with any impending mandates. Investigate this, I pleaded. Don't just follow the crowd. But his slip of the tongue revealed the plan. They were going to do what everyone else was doing, no questions asked. And sure enough, the city and Christian County shut down, just like the rest of the world. I kept talking, kept warning folks about possible outcomes. I'd start conversations by explaining why I've never owned a cell phone and haven't watched television in 15 years. Tools of distraction, I call them, pulling us away from our inner knowing. Through it all, I stood firm. No mask, no vaccine. In doctors' offices, amid the fear, I'd remind people of our God-given immune system, robust, divinely designed, more than adequate against engineered panics. What troubled me most wasn't the virus itself, but the eerie global uniformity. Stand 6 feet apart, wear a mask, wash your hands obsessively. It wasn't hygiene, it was brainwashing, a ritual to condition compliance. The whole world agreeing on such specifics? That screamed coordination, not coincidence. Now, in 2026, with mandates unraveling and truths emerging, I sense a window opening, not just for my channel's remonetization, but in my heart. It's time to reclaim what was silenced. And right on cue, I stumbled upon David K. Clement's video, Thy Will Be Done, a case presented on earth and in heaven. Clements, a former prosecutor and professor fired for refusing vaccine mandates, shares his wrongful termination lawsuit against New Mexico State University. But it's more than legal. He takes it to the courts of heaven, confessing sins, forgiving adversaries, and petitioning the divine for justice. He binds spirits of greed and fear behind the mandates, loosing truth and mercy instead. Drawing from Scripture, like Proverbs on shedding innocent blood, he ties it to vaccine-related miscarriages, and Galatians on sowing discord. His story is a blueprint for spiritual warfare amid earthly injustice. Clement's vindication feels like my own. Recent HHS reforms under RFK Jr. have slashed childhood vaccine schedules, shifting to shared decision-making, and exposing the overreach of 2020 policies. The VA is reinstating benefits for mandate refusers, and even cases like Tina Peters, the Colorado clerk I just blogged about, jailed over voting machine investigations, are seeing appeals and clemency talks. These aren't coincidences, they're cracks in the facade, revealing how truth prevails when we align with higher courts. This resonates because my awakening came on August 17, 2003, a divine gift unveiling this reality as a holographic simulation, a temporary construct where nothing is eternal. Everything here decays, dies, and suffers a kind of schizophrenia, mistaking illusion for truth. People led like sheep to slaughter, chase fleeting securities while ignoring the eternal, source, Father, Mother, God, first source of all. Yet, I've always known my standing in those heavenly courts is solid, with the I am when I am the I am. It's not arrogance, it's alignment with the infinite. From this place, I speak healing energy to our planet, this toroidal plane of existence across all continuums of time. I invoke the fast buddy, the double-in-time theory buddy, the multidimensional self that transcends the physical. As Clements petitions heaven for his case, I'll do the same for mine and for ours collectively. Something's on the horizon. A controlled demolition of false narratives perpetrated by media lies and talking heads who sensationalize every crisis as the end of the world. But I'm at peace. No one knows exactly what's coming. Economic shifts, revelations, or resets, but fear is the real illusion. Our role? To awaken others, to touch their inner knowing. Tomorrow at the board meeting, I'll have just 5 minutes. I'll let whatever flows from my heart happen. No script, just truth. Maybe it'll spark something in those listening, reminding them we're more than compliant citizens. We're eternal beings in a simulated game. If my words plant seeds, that's enough. I'm turning this into a video too, weaving Clement's heavenly strategy with my story. If it inspires even one person to question, to petition the divine, or to stand unmasked in truth, literally and figuratively, then we've won a battle in both earthly and heavenly courts. What do you think? Has a similar awakening touched you? Let's keep the conversation going in the comments. Peace and awakening to all. Buddy Huggins, the Buddha from Mississippi.